Before I begin this chocolate smoky eye edition, I'm just going to cleanse my face. Now, this morning I put on a little bit of a tinted SPF and some mascara just to head to the gym. So I'm just washing this off, and I'm using the Nourishing Cleansing Oil by Youngblood. It is really nice. It's a real oily residue. It has a bit of a citrus smell, and I'm just using some makeup remover pads to get that off. And you can see that there is quite a bit of sweat and grime coming off. I really wanted to start this makeup look with a very fresh face. So I've decided to exfoliate my face. Now I'm using the Youngblood Daily Enzyme Exfoliant Cream, and I've used this once before in a video, and it is truly amazing. It's gorgeous. It starts off as an exfoliant, and then it actually turns into a serum. So as you can see, it's sort of starting to look a little shiny and a little bit dewy. When you add a little bit of water, just adding some now, and you'll see that it really starts to sort of soap up a little bit, but then all the particles end up disappearing, and it just ends up like a really lovely serum on the skin. So I'm just working this in. It is absolutely beautiful. It makes your skin feel silky smooth, and I don't know if you can see it there, but the complexion is really, really lovely. So I'm just drying that off before I go in with my moisturizer. This is the Hydra-Luxe moisturizer, and I'm just using that all over my face and décolletage and neck as well. Then I'm going to go in with my eye cream. This is the Eye Impact Cream by Youngblood, one of my absolute favorites, and I'm just pressing this all around my eyes and up to my brows there, and using the residual over my lips. Now today I'm going with the Flawless Glow. This is one of the Charlotte Tilbury dupes. This is by MCO Beauty, and it is creating that little bit of a shine. I'm using this as my primer for the day. Now this is going to be quite a strong look, so I am going in with the MCO Beauty. This is the Hydra Glow Foundation. It's more of a medium coverage for me, I suppose. It's in the natural tan, and I'm just really buffing that in with one of Fernando's brushes. This is the Foundation Me brush, and I'm going over my nose a little bit there. I have a broken capillary on my nose, and yes, it does keep peeking through. So I'm just making sure that this goes all over my face, over my eyes, under my eyes, and a little bit extra on my cheeks, just to get rid of some of that redness, because we are going in with a really heavy look. So I'm beginning my face with all the base at first, and then we'll do the eye makeup second. So once you've pressed that in, I'm actually going to go in with, I'm going to do my brows first. Sorry, this really annoys me when they're not combed, so I'm just going to give a quick comb. Now this is St. Renais, this is the Lip and Cheek tint. Now I've gone in pretty full on with this, possibly too much, because it's from the palette that I depotted. So look at that, the color is full on. So I have managed to get a little bit up into my hairline, so I'm really just working that in. Don't worry, I'm sure you can just work this out. I'm just working it in and making sure it's not too scary. On this side, I have really gone full on. So I'm really buffing it out as much as possible. And I know once my hair is down, you won't even see that it is up into that hairline. I'm using the Acquedolci. This is the other shade in St. Renais cheek tint. And I'm just placing it quite high on my cheeks there, just to add that little bit of flush of color. I'm going to use that same shade on my lips as well. Before I do it on my lips, I'm going to use the Pout lip liner, and I'm lining the middle of my Cupid's bow first, and I'm overlining that ever so slightly. This is just to create that slightly larger lip line, make my lips look a little bit fuller. Same in the bottom, so just on the center, I'm overlining ever so slightly. Going in with a lip brush with that nice lipstick and just filling it in. It's a really lovely shade, nice neutral nude, which will work perfect with this eye makeup look. Now I will set all these creamy products. This is the Maybelline, it's the City Bronzer. So I'm just going over that lip and cheek tint and really setting that so that there's no shiny, excess shine. Going a little bit down my nose as well for a little bit of contour. Now for the cheeks, I'm going to use Nectar, which is one of the Youngblood Pressed Mineral Blushes, just to give me just a slight hint of peach and a nice flush. This is my favorite setting powder. It's the Rice Mineral Setting Powder by Youngblood, and it is in medium. I'm using one of the fan brushes. I've just decided to start using this. I find it quite easy and simple to really get into those areas that I want to set separately. Now the eye makeup. So I'm going in with the MAC Paint Pot, and the shade is called Painterly. Now for a look like this, it's really important to go in with a eye primer of some sort, something that's not going to have any excess oil, and something that'll help to make those eye colors or eyeshadows last longer. Heading in with the lightest shade from the Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Mattes palette. It's like a white sort of base. This is a great start and a great way to start your eye makeup. And you'll notice there I have got a few little eyebrow hairs that are showing, so I'm going to quickly give them a pluck and come back again. You won't even notice that I did that. So here is the Youngblood Chestnut pencil. This is a real gorgeous chocolate. So unlike most times I go in with the eyeshadow first and then the eye pencil, today I thought I'm going to head in with the eye pencil because I really want to rub this along that lash line and then smudge it out. So bear with me and trust the process. It will look a little bit messy before it does clean up a little. So really pushing that into that lash line, creating a very, very tiny sort of wing on the outer corner and just adding a bit more color on the top and smudging that in. I'm placing it along the bottom lash line as well, and I will smudge that in and up into the tight line, the inner corner. And now I'm coming in with a detailed fluffy brush. This is by Real Techniques. And as you can see, I'm just smudging that out. So this is sort of the beginning of our chocolate smoky. And this just helps you, you don't have to be perfect. It can just sort of be smudged in and it will look better as we go. I'm placing it on the waterline as well. This tends to make my eyes a little bit watery, so just bear with me as I rub that in as well and blend it out. This is the darkest sort of chocolate shade in the Master Mattes palette, and I'm placing that really close to that lash line, pretty much on top of that color that we just used with the eye pencil, and just using a fluffy brush and blending it out and following the line. Now the next shade that I've gone in with, I think I've actually picked up the wrong one initially, but just bear with me and I'm going to make this work. I've also picked up the wrong brush, and as you can see, it's not blending as well. So your brushes do really help when you're trying to do these looks, because this one has taken me quite some time to place the product and also blend the product, and it is a lot lighter than I had anticipated. So I'm just going to go with it. I've already started, so I'm just going to keep moving on and blend this out. Now I'm going in with the color that I thought I was going to pick up, but this is actually going to work a lot better in this outer crease here anyway, because it's going to help to create that lift in that crease and also just up on that brow bone. So I'm using a different fluffy brush and really working that into the crease and onto the brow bone. So this will really help lift those eyes up, and it's actually quite a nice shade to graduate into. So even though I thought I made a mistake in the beginning, I think it will work. So bear with me. So just blending that out and all the way through that socket line. I've gone in again with a little bit more color and running it around the bottom lash line there as well and right into that inner corner, just to really soften those edges. And that's the thing, you really need to work it and keep working it. So I've sped this up, so it has taken me a bit to keep working this color and create that smoky look. I've gone back in with that first color and placed it along that lash line because I feel like it just needs that extra bit of depth and give it that more smoky look, because that's the whole point. This was meant to be the chocolate edition of the smoky eye. So a little bit too much on that inner corner. I'm sweeping my lashes with the, this is the Pony Cosmetics, the White Night Mascara. My power just went out then, so that's why it sort of came in and out with the lighting. It's been going in and out all day today. This is the Emco Beauty, it's the Brow Set and Fix. So I'm using the set first and just really creating a great brow line. And I always start on my outer tail of my eyebrow because I feel like that's where I need the most color. I actually like it to sort of fan out a little bit as you get towards the inner corner of the eye. This is the set, which is a cute little spoolie with a little bit of wax, and it's tinted, and it really helps to keep those brows in place. So really loving the way this product looks. Now this is the Studio Fix, a little bit of concealer, and I know I've already powdered here, but I'm going in with concealer just to really lift these areas and brighten them. So a more detailed brush just under the eye, and I'm not going too close. I don't want to get rid of any of that nice sort of blurred look, and I'm going up under the brow to really accentuate that area, and again a little bit in the middle of the nose there as well. In this inner corner it looks like I've gone a little bit too sharp, so just be careful that you don't take off that nice sort of blend that you've done with your eyeshadow. And I'm just carving out the cheeks there as well. Going in with a bigger fluffy brush here to just really even this out and sort of get rid of any harsh lines that I may have made with that concealer. This is the Nectar blush from Youngblood, and I'm placing that in the outer corner just to soften those edges out. Here's the blush and the final look. I hope you like it.